So if you were not here Friday, get this data from somebody real quick. Yes, I do on my desk.
May I borrow?
Yeah, please use it.
Of course.
I don't know.
My computer tweaks out and I charge it and it won't turn on.
I'm sorry. All right, first thing. Here's what I think I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to show you something all the way through. Then I'm going to let you guys do it. So I'm going to show you the first step. Then I'm going to have you guys do it. As long as either you or your partner sees it, you should be good. In fact, why don't you go sit by your partner?
My partner is absent.
If you're not, that's fine. You're by yourself then. Go sit by your partner real quick.
My computer's back on.
Do you need like a jump start? Ava needs a jump start on her computer. All right. Gavin's gonna have to join a group of 3 probably. All right. All right. Can everybody watch my screen for this first step? Step 1. You guys will see. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy paste all of my volumes, these green, over here to where it says volumes. I'm going to copy paste all my masses. Copy, paste to my masses. I'm going to copy all my red volumes and paste it over here in my red volumes. I'm going to copy all my red masses. I'm going to paste them over here to my red masses. And then I'm going to copy all of my yellow volumes. Gonna paste, I said watch me first, then do it. And then copy all my yellow masses into my yellow masses. So do that now. Yes?
When I put the density in,
We're not putting density in those columns. We're only doing volume and mass for each.
what did you get for the green? I got those. Oh, good. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I know.
So do we do the red volume?
Yep. Blue volume, or sorry, green volume, green mass. Red volume, red mass. Yellow volume, yellow mass.
Does Gavin have to copy every single one, or can I just share it with him?
For this, I would be okay with you sharing it this time. But he still needs to do his own.
Yeah,
Should we do the density?
He's going to have to copy it into his that he's going to turn in, though. Actually, I think you can turn in your own doc.
I think I should be excused from this assignment.
Nope.
yeah.
Let me just show up to school. Oh my gosh, you made a graph.
Huh?
I made a graph.
It did?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine did too.
It did?
That's a lot.
Oh, shoot. Did I have that set up automatically to do something?
Yeah.
To do the ground.
Yeah, okay.
When I copy paste my densities into green mass, it just makes them all 0.
Right, you're not copying your densities.
What?
You're not copying your densities.
You're putting the mass.
You're only copying the volume and the mass.
I agree.
Colt, did you fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even realize you were doing that.
All right. Did that make a graph for you? All right, if it didn't, you're going to have to highlight your data. You're going to have to highlight your data and hit Insert, Chart. I don't want a column chart. I want scatter. Does yours look like this? Something like this?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
It should look something like this. What? Yours has lines? Okay. Does anybody's not have lines? If it doesn't have lines, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my blue to green so it matches.
Mine is already green.
Yeah, I think I have it set up on yours to do a lot automatically. So I'm going to click a dot. Remember how to add a, do you guys remember how to add a trend line?
What the?
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scroll down, trend line, label, use equation.
Our yellow line is like.
Click a yellow line.
It just has the lines already in it.
It low-key looks like we don't have to do anything.
Okay, well I'm just showing you what you would have had to have done.
Hold up. Why is
Use
there
equation.
like 3 dots in the bottom?
Red dot,
And then our yellow line.
trend line, label, use equation. Does yours have labels and units?
Anti.
So, remember for labels and units, I go to chart axis titles. Chart title is going to be mass versus volume. My horizontal is going to be volume in centimeters cubed. My vertical is going to be mass in grams.
What?
Does yours look like that now, kind of?
No.
No. I mean, kind of.
Our line is messed up.
Or,
Yeah.
okay, why is my yellow line of best fit like not even touching any of the yellows?
Mine is like almost full.
It's because, like, look, ours is different from yours. Our yellow column is, like, lined up with the bottom of the red. So,
Yeah,
like,
and
it's,
like,
like,
messing
moved
it
off, so it's not even with the...
Hold on, let me move this over a little bit. Oh boy. I hate it when it opens up the dictionary. That's so annoying.
Same.
What?
What is off from yours?
So the,
Joe, why are you playing check?
yellow
Joe!
the yellow mass is up one
I swear,
spot
I'm
from
done.
the...
Guys, that's gotta
They're all
change.
up one spot.
It's like instead of being
Yes, I
here,
did.
it starts
Look,
here.
on everything,
And so
look.
it messes up the
Can you just,
Tap it.
so you guys are saying, everyone watch my screen for a second. You guys are saying that yours is like this.
yeah.
So what you're going to do is cut, so that's probably Control X. Click where you want it, one down, and then paste.
What?
Just copy paste it down one, and then delete the one above it. Now I bet your graph looks good. Here's what I did.
Okay, yeah,
Joe, how'd you do that?
So your data was here. I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna hit Control X, that's a cut. I'm gonna click on where I want it to start and then hit Control V. And now I've got 3 lines. Better? Anyone need help with that?
I didn't have it. It's just bullying.
Hey, Nick, grow up.
Tomorrow? Shh, listen up. Tomorrow I think I'm not going to do country. I don't think I'm going to do country club. I think I'm going to do country club.
I'm obviously doing country.
I just see that at my dad's house and just steal all his golf clubs.
Gonna be a combo.
Mr. Heller, do I just go to my dad's house and steal all his golf clubs?
Probably don't bring a golf club to school.
What about the bag? You think they'll let us do bring the bag? Actually, I don't know if I want to go to that bag. That thing's like probably best to cover.
All right, are there any questions to this point? Because at this point, this part is pretty much done. Take a look at the piece of paper you picked up on the way in, which is called How to Finish the Lab, which I don't know where mine is.
Hey, congrats, man.
All right, I'm going to take this down. Okay. Okay, so how do I finish my lab? Take a look at this paper.
Yo, my line thing didn't work.
I'll come up in a second. So, take a look at this paper. Shh, need your attention. First thing, we just did number 1. Number 1 was create the graph. I didn't realize I had put so much in there for you. So you guys are like ahead. Create a section in your Google Doc. So you know how I've assigned you a Google Doc? Yes? The last section you probably had was materials. The next section is going to be calculations. Now,
No,
What's that? Data. Okay. For data, you can just say see Google Sheet because you're going to turn that in separate. Okay? You can say see Google Sheet because you're going to turn that in separately. After that, the next section is going to be calculations. The cool thing is in this section is there's no calculations. You're just going to type slope green equals blank from your graph. That's not the whole equation, right? It's not the whole y equals mx plus b. It's just going to be whatever's before the x. Yes?
Yeah.
Slope red equals blank. Slope yellow equals blank. After your calculation section, you're going to make a conclusion section. For the conclusion section, you are going to, once again, reset the purpose. You're going to say, the purpose of this lab was to, la 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 la. I don't know why I said la 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 like that. Then, after that, you're going to say, how did you accomplish this purpose? Remember how we summarized the procedure in like 2 sentences on the last lab? I'm going to do that again. Do that again. After this, you're going to leave a space to draw a graduated cylinder. Or if you want to get fancy, you could draw the graduated cylinder like with a drawing app on your Chromebook. And you're going to label or color, if you would have poured all 3 liquids into one graduated cylinder, what color would have been where? What color would have been where? So if you pour all 3 together, where would the green be? Where would the yellow be? Where would the red be? Hi.
Hi.
Soccer mom, Mrs. Davis. We got some soccer dads.
Answer to your question. Red would be in the middle.
No.
I can't tell you
Oh,
because it's based off of their data.
No, he sounded really confident. Red would be on top.
He's a very confident
Changed
person.
my answer.
Very confident person. They actually have hot dogs back there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, wait.
Isn't that incredible?
I'm a little concerned that they're just in your. Oh, God. I literally thought they were just pulling off.
No, they're in their apron.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We said that we're going to have to go in the hallway.
Just pretend.
I was really irritated. We're just carrying around uncooked hot dogs, and there was a lot of questions.
They're fake.
Okay, that's thank you.
Yeah, they're fake. So
Okay, so red, top.
based off of their data,
He's right. Everybody else is wrong.
and there actually is a right answer. There is. Because I know what the three liquids are. So there's a right answer. What?
When they just mix together, those are liquids.
I'm going to show you tomorrow. They will not mix together.
Is this what I'm seeing? No. That's
On Friday? No, that's something completely
something
different.
way cooler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is lame. This is- so, does that make sense about the graduated cylinder? You're going to draw it and then either color them in or label yellow, red, green, whatever those would be.
How are you coloring it? On what paper?
You can leave a spot after you print it and you can color it, or you can just label it yellow, red, green, however you want to do it.
Gotcha.
We're not supposed to write out like what this all.
Hold on. That's that. Then, color in the graduate to show what those would be. We don't need to label what the slope is because you already know what the slope is now. The slope is the density. Yes. The last section after conclusion is once again your limitations and improvements. So, I want one limitation, I'm not going to tell you this time, and one way to improve that. So something about this lab that would have affected either the mass or the volume of the liquid, and how could that be improved? So something probably about the liquids or the materials that we used, how could that be improved? What would change the mass or the volume of your liquid based on what we did over there? That's up for you guys to figure out on your own. Then, there is nothing to, oh, you know what? We're not printing this. We're not printing this because we're turning this in on Google.
So how am I gonna draw?
So why don't you guys just say,
Just list the order.
Yeah.
you can just list the order. Top would be whatever color. Middle would be whatever color. Unless you want to get fancy and find a picture and like paste it in.
Or there's another, or you can
Chill out.
No, I want to hear what we're going to say.
Hear him out.
What are you going to say, Cole?
well, you can theoretically take a picture of it and then scan it onto the computer so that you can turn it in.
There'd be ways.
That's different.
Or you could put in a square on top of a square on top of a square and make those each a different color.
I don't have enough room for that on one page though.
In your conclusion, it can be as long as it needs to be.
I don't want it to be one page.
However you guys want to do it,
I like the multiple square.
you guys are, what generation are you? You're Gen Z, you can figure this out. Okay?
Can I try top?
No, we're Gen Alpha.
Sure. I'm cool with
We're
that.
Alpha.
Just don't forget that. Shh, listen up. Guys, don't forget that, because that's 6 points of your lab. Doesn't make sense what you have to do to finish your lab. All right. You guys have the rest of period 2 work. Nothing to print. You're going to turn this all in on Google.